night. So, okay. Not anymore, they're here. Okay. We can do an open session. Yeah. 7:13. Motion?
Second.
In favor?
Aye.
Okay, actions, determining closed session. We're reporting out that on agenda 2A, conference, it was case number 2023-020586. It was a unanimous vote to accept the settlement. Okay, procedural issues, recording of this meeting will be made and shall be kept for 30 days for public record. Pledge allegiance. And I'm looking right at him and I'm going to ask, sir, would you please lead the pledge allegiance?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, roll call. I'm here. Mario's here. Adrian's here. Sunny is here. Wayne is absent. And Alexi is absent. Motion to approve agenda.
Make a motion.
Second by Adrian. All in favor? Aye. Okay, reports and communications. Above and beyond recognition. Mr. Shuttle? Says you're up.
I'm here.
So we wanted to recognize in front of the board and sure. So we do want to ask that Veronica Zepeda come on up. So Veronica, we found out, through actually Miss Atkinson informed me and Mr. Cantor informed me that one day at lunch, Miss Veronica, she noticed that one of her students in the class, she serves in the non-severe class, was actually choking during lunch. And she, without hesitation, she got up and she performed the Heimlich maneuver and actually saved the student's life. And this is something she does. She's one of our best parents, Miss Gaines. She goes above and beyond, not just on this, but on anything and everything. She's one of our translators. She's all over the campus, stuff from after school. So this is just one of the many things that she does on our campus. We wanted to recognize her in front of everybody. So thank you.
Next up, spelling bee winners, recognition, Delano Paul.
If I could please, I'm going to invite Emily and Matthew and Zoe to come stand up front, please. So we held our spelling bee back in March, and and our board members. We had our spelling bee back in March, and these students practiced for, I believe it was about 4 or 5 weeks, and they went 14 rounds before we got our top ranking spellers. And so we have Miss Emily who took third place. She's a 5th grade speller. Then we have Matthew who took 2nd place. He's a 3rd grade, and our 1st place speller was Zoe, who's also a 3rd grade student. I'm very proud of them. They did a really nice job. So congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Next up, cadet corps recognitions, Captain Wallace and Major Kale. Did I miss one? All right. Mine doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry, I added it.
Okay, all right, winner, okay, let's go with that. So,
There was a drawing competition that was hosted by Cal State University Bakersfield for their sustainability conference to portray the San Joaquin pit fox, which is an endangered species. And out of hundreds of entries, 4 of the top 5 for the 10th through 12th category were from Roseman High School. That was the entry form. So the winners were in an art show at Cal State Bakersfield, and they also get them gift cards. This one is Caitlin's. And this one is Natalie. And then this one's
Thank you and congratulations.
For Mr. Basham.
Another one.
okay, now you're on the list. This is cadet corps recognitions, Captain Wallace and Major Kale.
Sending up our representatives.
Hi, I am Captain Shudin. I am the 15th Brigade Commander and the 273rd Commander. I just planned the security part, but my cadets have worked very hard this year, so I'm going to let them do that.
May I get Officer Candidate Adam Habal up here and Officer Candidate Janica Melisa, please? So I am Cadet Sergeant First Class Nicholas Cruz. I am the 273rd Battalion's drill team commander. We practiced for, I want to say, 7 months? So almost half a year. Originally I wasn't in drill team. I didn't try out for the first 2 months, and then I tried out. I got into drill team, and I learned exhibition drill, which is rifle spinning, in basic terms. But I became really interested in drill, and I can someone.
Oh.
Yeah. But I won, or our team won 3rd place at a state drill competition for exhibition drill, which was really difficult to do because we didn't have our entire team. Someone woke up late, which is a little funny, but so I had to improvise, and we did pretty good. But that's it. Is topical.
Can I please have Micah Copeland up here? So it was me, Habal, and Copeland, and all of us were. Oh yeah.
You should tell the story. Yeah.
Okay, so this is gonna be a fun story. Okay,
So, Haval is our commander for exhibition. We were practicing for a couple weeks prior to that, and we all went from like learning nothing or like, you know, just a little bit of stuff, and we ended up coming a very long way. And we had 4 people until our our fourth person, got sick that morning. And so Grace Sladek stepped in to help us so we could actually perform, since you need 4 people on the mat. And we ended up taking second place, which I thought was really, really cool.
I just want to let you all know, these are, and all my cadets are the best cadets I could ever work with, and I'm very proud of all of you guys. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I think that's the presentation from the next week. I really want to thank both Captain Wallace and Major Cahill. They put a lot of time, effort into this, and you can see the results of it. They make our district and Roseman High School and Sacramento very proud of representing us. Keep up the good work. Cadets, appreciate it. Cadet Melcher, I think this was your grandmother for a long, long time. So thank you for helping out today.
Real quick, I do want to also point out, we've got some extra cadets in the audience that were at the drill competition, and they supported the mission by being line judges, runners, what we call HHC, higher headquarters support. So that's why they're also with us, and they were in that sunshine for about 9 hours straight.
High Spot Employee of the Year recognitions, Mr. Hall. I know you over there.
Good evening, everyone. So I'm Paul Irving. I'm the Director of Human Resources for the Classified Employees. Tonight, I have the honor of being able to pass out our Classified Employee of the Year awards to our different recipients throughout the district. Even though there are only 6 awards out here, all of this work that we do within the school district requires classified employees, so whether they're being awarded here tonight or not, their work is always appreciated, and we'll go from there. So, in no particular order, because I'm not sure who's in person or not, we'll start with Christina Hopkins from Alternative Education.
Thank you so much.
Next up, Cindy Benson, who I don't believe is here, secretary at Roseman High School. Continuing with the Cindy's, we have Cindy Simpson from Tropical Middle School. Doesn't appear to be there either. Christopher Fordson from Roseman Elementary. Congratulations. Stephanie Gonzalez from West Park. Arturo Vargas Perez from Good. everyone else here does as well. So thank you guys.
Congratulations to all the winners and thank you for your hard, honest work. It's always tough, I'm sure, to choose the employees of the years. I know we have a lot of excellent employees. So, thank you for everything you've done for us. And we're not gonna just classify it because we've also got the teachers, the certified administrators, everybody's doing a great job to keep this district on a positive forward movement. So thank you. RTA report. Okay. I'm not gonna. You're up next.
Okay, Christina Hopkins, Secretary of CSEA. I just wanted to say that this week is actually for CSEA's classified employees. And on behalf of your elected board, I do want to congratulate all of our members of CSEA for all of their hard work and their essential services. But not only that, I do want to give another recognition for the students, or for the employees that received awards for each one of their sites and across the district, because your work was not only essential, but it was exceptional. So we really want to thank you for your service to our community, our students and their families and our school district. And also to all of the students that were recognized tonight. We all see you too as classified employees. We're always out there. We're engaged with you. We're on campus. We're your CSOs. We're your lunch people. We're your custodians. And you know that you're always a part of our lives, and we're very proud of the work that you do.
Okay. Lexi, our student board member, is not here this evening, so I'll step on to CBO report, Ms. Irving.
Okay, first of all, welcome everyone, and if you're on your way out, thank you for stopping by. Following last week's board meeting, presentation about the Vietnam Wall Memorial for West Park, Superintendent Gaines and I had a meeting with Linda Willis, who was here to present, so that we could get more detail and start to get the ball rolling on what does the district need to do to be able to, host and make sure that we're doing things properly and everything. So we met with Linda, and then Monday of this week we talked to our risk management folks to make sure that, the boring to most other people, insurance side of everything is also being addressed to make sure that, as this happens, it happens smoothly and appropriately, and we're dotting all of the I's, crossing all of the T's. So we're very much looking forward to having this opportunity in November. And from what I understand, the folks with the AB Wall Memorial themselves met with the RMAC and the Chamber of Commerce so that we can, make this a more holistic community endeavor versus one group or the other doing everything, that, we can all come together and work on it. So very much looking forward to this project and this process, so that come Veterans Day that, we have something very cool and very nice to have in this community come Veterans Day in November. Phase 1 walkthrough at TMS is going to happen on Friday. So for the construction, it's been broken up into several phases. So we'll be walking through to go look at what's been completed and make notes on, okay, what needs tweaked, what doesn't need tweaked, so that the contractor can then move on to phase 2 and then to a 3, and then we can, hopefully have some buildings where there are currently tractors and trenches and all of the fun stuff that comes with trying to make the ground level enough to put a classroom on top of it. Similar vein for RES, the plans for the UPK classrooms and modernization on the old side of the campus are set to be the DSA before the end of May, according to our architect, so that they can start the process of making sure that everything is structurally sound and compliant with current code and everything as we take what used to be 3 classrooms and turn it into 1 classroom with a restroom in the middle, so that we're meeting all the requirements for having the preschool TK kids and, a school setting, so that, it's going to be a large not as large as Tropico, but a large undertaking to, modernize those buildings and get everything to where it, is current with technology and alarms and PAs and all of, the accoutrements that come with, new classrooms. So we're excited about that. Yesterday, April 25th, was School Bus Drivers Day. So for our transportation folks in the crowd, if you want to stand up and wave to everybody so we can. I want to say thank you to all the bus drivers and transportation aides and Scott Reese in the shop and Desiree of doing everything that you guys do for the home to school field trips, getting up way earlier than I would like to, getting home later than I would like to get, on the daily, and then, all of the field trips and everything else to, add enrichment and everything else to the students and everything else. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And then last note, since Fallon isn't here, I will speak on behalf of the community grant and say the meeting we had last week on Thursday was a pretty good kickoff meeting, and it's going to be a fun process of incorporating the community school grant and, adding to what the district is able to offer. And again, working with other community partners to, help address the whole child and their families and everything else that, are part of this district's mission and vision statements. So, thank you.
Thank you, sir. We don't have anything from assistants with construction because not here. Let's go, Assistant Superintendent, Special Education, Pupil Services, Cheryl.
Well, I want to start out by saying, wow, we have so many amazing people here tonight. Congratulations to our spelling bee winners, art winners, cadet corps, and all of our amazing staff who got all these awards tonight. You guys all do such an amazing job for our district. We can't thank you enough. Then I'm going to talk about a few other things. We're finishing up our workability for this year pretty soon. Our workability basically places students in jobs throughout the community and gives them opportunities to learn all kinds of job skills, all the way from interviewing, writing resumes, dress for success, and then we get them jobs in the community. They earn paychecks, and it's an amazing experience for them. I want to give a shout out to our community, all of our business owners here that are supportive of our program. They help us to be successful and promote our program and help our kiddos out with that. I would also like to, I touched briefly on Hope Squad last week, but I wanted to talk a little bit more about it. We have our nomination process going on this week, and to expand upon our program, the Hope Squad is a social emotional program. It helps with suicide prevention and anti-bullying, positive school culture. It's an amazing program. It's done by peer-to-peer interaction. So we're super excited to see that expand. We have our first year of it this year, and it went super well. So we're excited to start year 2. So we'll have 2 classes next year on every campus for year 1 students and year 2 students. So I encourage everybody to get involved with that. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was AYSO. So I had a visit from Joshua back here, who is involved with AYSO, and they have a program called EPIC, which is Everyone Plays in Our Community. And so it's a great opportunity for kids with special needs, even all kinds of kiddos with disabilities. I went on their website, it's amazing. Kids in wheelchairs even playing soccer. They have EPIC buddies assigned to all the kids to help them play. So I just wanted to give them a shout out and let everybody know that they have open registration. It says ages 4 to 99. The last couple of years they had to cancel the program because they didn't have enough people joining. So hopefully everybody can help me get the word out because it looks awesome. So that's it for me. Thank you all.
Thank you. Social Superintendent, Human Resources, Ms. Hargis.
Good evening, everyone, and I too want to say congratulations to all of our classified of the year award winners who all do a great job every day. Cadet Court, amazing job. Those are some, they put in a lot of hours to get that training and, you know, to be able to receive those awards. Art pictures were amazing. On to the ladies in my office have been working very hard. I think we mentioned last week that we had a job fair back on the 15th of April. We had lots of folks come in, are classified, so we have some spots that we need to fill in that area, and we had lots of people come. They did some testing this past week, because for each of those classifications, there's a test they have to take. We have lots of people pass, so we're getting some people in, so hopefully we will fill any open spots that we have. On the certificated side, we have been doing some interviewing and hopefully filling some of our potential spots, teacher spots. We held some interviews today, and we have some more scheduled for Monday. And then looking ahead to our next board meeting, we are excited that we're going to be honoring all of our retirees and recognizing staff, both classified and certificated, for their years of service in the district. And we also are going to be having a retiree reception that will be held on Wednesday, May 24th, and that'll be at Roseman Elementary. So we should have lots and lots of people again next week to celebrate. So just going to continue our celebrations on through the end of the school year. So thank you, and that's
Good, thank you. Superintendent's report, Mrs. Yates.
Thank you. Before I start, Mr. Irving, I'm just gonna correct one little thing you said, only because it just, you know me, that's just what I do. There's, in those buildings at the old RES, currently there are 3 classrooms in each building, and those 3 classrooms will be converted into 2 classrooms with a restroom and a workspace in the middle.
Is that not what I said?
You said 1.
That's what he said.
3 to 1. Sorry, no big. Just thought I would, for anybody who might care, I would correct that. I want to say good evening, and I said this last meeting, but I love seeing so many people here. It's just a great evening, and thank you for coming out, and to our parents at home and community members, welcome to the meeting. I want to congratulate so many of the students. I want to talk first of all about the spelling bee winners. I don't know if any of you have ever competed in a spelling bee, but it's nerve-wracking. It is very nerve-wracking. And to get to round 14, that is highly competitive. As the kids were up here, I was thinking, what a great event next year. I'm going to talk to Danielle, seeing if we could make this, we could have one at West Park and one at RES, and then maybe have the winners from the 2 schools compete for a district spelling bee. I think that would be really, really great. When we talk about art in Southern Kern, if you look around the walls, the art that's on the walls here came from Roseman Elementary School last year, their art show. I asked when I was walking around, is it possible I could have a few for the boardroom? And I ended up, as you can see, with more than just a few. I promised them that next year's art show, I would take these down and return them to the kids and put up new ones. Southern Kern, every art show that these kids enter, whether it's Tropico students, elementary, the high school art program, currently we have art in the state capitol because when our kids competed in Tom Lackey's competition, Roseman kids took first. They took the Tom Lackey preference and they're still on display in the state capitol. I mean, he keeps telling us they're going to come back, so hopefully they will. But as you can see, we have a lot of talented art students in Southern Kern. Cadet Corps is just Cadet Corps. I love Cadet Corps. I mean, I don't know how you guys do it. You never cease to amaze me, and those trophies are huge trophies, outstanding achievement. Major Cahill and Captain Wallace, and they just stand over there so humbly. I'd be like jumping on the table probably with what all your kids
Oh, trust me,
achieved.
we did. When they announced those awards, I think we fell over.
Yeah, I don't know how you just, I guess that's part of the thing. I probably could not be correct. But I'd be like too, I don't know. But so excited for everything that they represent and just so proud of these kids. Classified employees, what can you say other than they are our glue? I mean, yes, teachers and administrators are important, but it's the classified employees who make that school function from the time the school opens to the time way after everybody's going home. It's our classified employees still there, making it clean and safe to return to school the next day. I can't say enough about all of our classified employees of the year. Keep up the good work and congratulations. School bus drivers, and you would not stand up. You would not stand up. Yeah, you guys are special, very special. I went on a ride one time with one of you, and it was a school bus driver, and I had to be there. I don't know, it was like 5 something. I was like, but I was so impressed with the bus driver. Yes, there you are. It was with you. And I was so impressed. What really impressed me most was that we were waiting individually for a student on his run, and he did like a little circle, and he was like, Mrs. Gaines, do you see him? Because sometimes he hides. I was literally looking for this student, but like, I mean, who does that? I mean, amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you also to Desiree, because I don't know how she gets you guys to do all the athletic, the field trips. I always tell Alma, if it doesn't have Desiree's signature on it, I'm not signing it yet, because we have to know that we can get our kids there. And last, I just want to say for the wall, I don't know if we're going to get the wall yet. I haven't been told, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that.
As long as the board approves it and wants to go forward, they're ready.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll get that on the next board agenda then. That's very, very exciting, and what a historical event for not only the students in Southern Kern, but hopefully we'll be able to invite some of our neighboring districts to bring kids to see that wall, because it is an amazing replica of the Vietnam Wall in Washington, D.C. So, thank you so much for giving me extra minutes. Thank you. Thank you.
We have a little thing going about who's really the boss. She still doesn't believe that. I think she's really the boss, because without her, this district doesn't run. You guys elected us to basically manage policy, manage budget, a few other things. Somebody's gonna put it together. She's gonna tell us when we're wrong, but she keeps saying she's got 5 bosses, but I say I've got 1. Okay, I think we're gonna reverse the order since Adrian the last time has been kind of giving me the old funny look. Start with her, so I guess I'll go ahead and start. Again, Cadet Corps, the artwork. One thing is about the artwork is that what I'm appreciative is that I ran the audiovisual center out at Edwards, which included graphic arts, which included photography, which is also a form of arts. And have, and so I appreciate what I see. I got a granddaughter, I gave her one of my old Mac. She turned around and created a lot of art she went over to Japan for 3 years. So I know we've got a lot of talent here because I've seen it. And so to the teachers and staff who work with these kids and keep up good work. I always wave at bus drivers when I drive by. If you're up on off United Net, that's the character that's waving you from. Acknowledge that you're all there, so you all know that, hey, you're well appreciated. So we appreciate, but again, as Barbara said, every employee in this district is what makes this district run. Can't be done. And we're well appreciative of everything that you do. Thank you. Love in our hearts, keep it up. Because the more we're growing, and as we grow, that means something must be going on in a positive way. Let's keep that positive going. I want to see this district keep growing and growing and growing. How's the cadet corps? We getting a better numbers? Are we up again?
Oh, we actually lost a couple numbers, so we actually fit in the classrooms now. We are good. What we have left are the strong ones that are totally dedicated. I know Kent Moss has Benny going to summer encampment. I know we're at like 41 of our cadets going to summer encampment. Just from Tropico, I think we have about 12 that are going to be on leadership for the summer camp. And normally middle schoolers don't serve on leadership, but they trust if they're coming from Tropico, they're well trained.
That's basically credit to every one of you who's in Cadet Corps. Keep up the good work. Okay, and I think I'm going to stop and turn it over to Sunny.
Well, hello everybody that's still here. I feel all of the energy in here. I love it. Everyone said everything. Everyone said everything already. Without you guys, this district wouldn't run. Without you students, we wouldn't have a district. So I love this community, and it truly takes a village. I was able to attend the Aladdin play at West Park, and it was wonderful. I was just like, I was singing with the kids, I was clapping, and I was really excited for the talent that the students brought. And they learned their scripts and all the things. It was really fun. So great job to Ms. Collins and her team out there. What else? You guys planting seeds? Anybody growing anything? It's springtime. Where's Mr. B? No, not Mr. B. Where's Nino? Down here. All right. I'll go take him some seeds and grow some stuff. So I guess. Other than that, great to see you guys. Mario.
Thanks everybody for coming. Cadet Corps, awesome job. And to bring in an alternate to the regular team, that's big. And still be able to score second place, that's unheard of. So you guys really, really are something. Everybody at Cadet Corps, thank you. Make us proud. The art, it's amazing. I can't draw with it. I can do a stick man. Yeah, that's it. Bus drivers, you guys got an amazing job. I could not ever do that. I can back the bus up, I can do all that. I can't handle all the kids in the same place. I'd be fired the first day. All the classified employees that we recognize tonight, again, without you guys, we'd fall apart. You guys do everything. You're the ones out there getting your hands dirty. And we thank you. And with that, David.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I really don't have too much just kind of going off what everyone else said about the awards, Cadet Corps, the wall, the arts, the bus drivers, along with you, our students as well, that have to get up that early to catch the bus.
for them too. Because I couldn't imagine. I love all of the recognition for everything, all of the recipients. That's amazing. We couldn't do it without everyone's help. That's pretty much it. I still need to make my way out to each school site to kind of have an individual. Yes, at the high school, I still need to go there and kind of visit all the classrooms, even though I was there just last year with my own son. But I would like to make it out to all the campuses, kind of visit and get a better feel and more personal one-on-one instead of just sitting here and looking through the pages. So thank you again for everything.
Can I just say one more thing to this above and beyond back there? Great job. Great job. You're like paying attention, obviously, and you're ready. So.
Okay, move on. Comments from the public, do we have any?
None.
None, so we'll discuss the reading. Consent items A through H. Anybody have any questions? Any comments?
Make a motion that we accept A through H.
Second that.
Second by Efford.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
General, second reading, review and approval of SKUSD attendance policy effective 2023-2024 school year.
Yes, this is been brought back tonight as an action item. It on page 52, and it is the revision of the Southern Prairie Unified School District 2023-24 attendance policy. And I had Mr. Shavlin, Mr. Bajnath, our district attendance clerk, Yesenia Diaz, we had, and Mr. Torres participated in aligning this attendance policy with Ed Code 48253.6. So we would like to, this attendance policy covers all 6 schools and end of year activities. So we would like to have it approved this evening if the board is in agreement.
Okay.
So we'll make a motion to approve the policy.
So moved by Mr. Gutierrez. I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Approve changes to contract with Medallion Contracting Inc. for site utility work for Tropical Middle School expansion project. Total changes $63,680.4. Mr. Irving?
All righty. Well,
You're up.
the joy of construction is the fact that, while we think we have a great plan, it, inevitably wrinkles come up and then we have to iron them out. There are 5 items that are part of this change order. The bulk of the cost is to remove and replace concrete by the north classrooms so that the slope of the ground doesn't cause water to pool. It will, run off the way it's supposed to without sitting in front of classroom doorways. That's $25,000 of this total. The other large part of it is additional conduit for low voltage. It's an additional 4-inch conduit to add so that down the road, if things need to change for technology or alarm systems, anything that ties into low voltage, that the conduit is already in the ground and it is not exponentially more expensive to have to dig up and break up concrete and pull apart asphalt to install new conduit. So if everything is already open, it makes it easier to add it in now. And then the last part that is not quite as expensive, but still, $10,000 is hot water heater enclosures for the restrooms, so that the water heaters for the sinks and everything else have enclosure around them to make sure that they are insulated, more insulated from weather, critters, anything else that, having exposed to hot water heaters will create an issue for down the road. So, any questions on
No, I don't. Anybody have questions? Okay, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we accept the change order.
Cameron, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, personnel items. Sorry.
Yes, we have to approve our personnel items, as written.
Would you like Mr. Holmes for your? Oh, we haven't done it yet. All right.
I'll make a motion that we approve the personnel item as written.
I don't know now. I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now congratulations.
With that, Mr. President, we have just promoted Mr. Holmes. Please stand up. Mr. Holmes. It's okay.
But you're on the list. And included in that list is a continuation with Mr. Johnson as the athletic director. He's done such a great job. I'm glad that he has agreed to stay on longer. So I know he's not here, but we definitely, we will be moving forward with our athletics a lot better, and he's making it better.
And since you did that, a third one, and with that vote, you also approved the transfer of Mr. Scott Small from Tropico Middle School to Roseman High Early College campus, effective July 1st.
All right, adjournment.
I make a motion.
Second. I'll be, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, all-
801.
801.